Kia ora, beautiful souls. If you are watching here, it is Madeline Lee from Ride Your Stigma. I am here today to explain how to do the process of the healing code. So the healing code is a form of energy healing. If you have not done something like this or meditation before, this will be new to you. It does come with a written prayer and also a beautiful song as well. First of all, I'm just going to explain to you guys the process and the actions of where you put your hands and what you need to do. So if you are doing this healing code, that most probably means that you have got some form of physical or mental or emotional pain going on for you. So before you start the process and the practice, I want you to notice where you took on this pain, or where it's come from, whether it's physical or emotional, and where it kind of stemmed from. You're going to go back and notice where you took on this pain at a cellular or DNA level. For example, the first time I used this healing code, it was for my physical herpes symptoms downstairs that were not stopping. Medication was not helping, and I went back to my diagnosis, is where I knew that pain had started to come from. So you need to notice where that pain has come from or stemmed from. And then as you are doing the actual process and the practice, you want to visualize the newness. You want to visualize and focus on goodness, on good feel energies. What have I got down here? So good feelings, good memories that make you feel good, alive, loving, healing, and what it will feel like when you're released from having this pain, whatever form it is. So during the practice and the song and the process of it, I want you to come back and focus on the good feels, not on the pain, which can be really challenging when you're in pain at that time. If your mind starts to wander or go off track, just like meditation, just notice it and then bring yourself back. Notice it, bring yourself back. If your mind is wandering, and it does take practice, it does take repetition and commitment of keeping on trying it and putting it into practice. So once you have identified where your pain is, notice that, then there is a beautiful prayer that I have got written out here for you guys, which I will send you. So I want you to read this out loud with intention, belief, and meaning as well. And it is important that you read it out loud and with intention and meaning. So it says, I ask that all known and unknown negative images, unhealthy beliefs, destructive cellular memories, and all resulting physical issues related to your problem, your pain, your unforgiven issue, I ask that this be found, opened, and healed by filling me with love, light, life, and truth. I also ask that the effectiveness of this healing be increased to the highest level for my greatest good at this time, and that it be gentle, easy, quick, and effective. So I want you to read that out loud before you start. And then your fingers, your hands, just like this, so not quite touching, but in this position. So you've got 4 healing centers. So you've got your brow as number 1, then your Adam's apple, then we've got our jawline, and then our temples. So we're going to start. This is going to be your first point, and as you can see, I'm just going to be holding my fingers maybe 2 inches from my forehead, from my brow. So I'm not touching, I'm just away a little. Then Adam's apple, jaw, and then temples. So those are our 4 spots. 2 or 3 inches away, yep, beautiful. And the song, so there will be a high-pitched ding every 30 seconds. Doesn't have to be exactly, but around 30 seconds you change your hand position from your healing centers every 30 seconds when you hear the high-pitched ding. So you can use this healing code on yourself, or you can use it on yourself to heal towards someone else or for someone else as well, that you are loving or caring or trying to help heal them as well. I used this on my dad when he was in hospital as well. So I'm just going to put on the music just so that I can show you guys an example of just a couple of the position changes, okay? So closing your eyes down, you would have said your prayer. Eyes closed, nice and relaxed. And then you will be back to the beginning. So the song goes for 6 minutes. Let me put my glasses on. 6 minutes, so you'll change in that cycle for 6 minutes. For the best effects, they do suggest doing it 3 times a day, and totally uninterrupted, if possible, is the most effective way. Everybody's body reacts differently to it and needs different things, so being consistent with this practice is really important if you want to see some big results. Some people will only need a day of it and see some big effects. Other people will need to do it for 3 weeks before they see any changes. Me personally, the first time I used it, after a week I seen amazing magical changes in myself and my physical symptoms. So if you have any questions, feel free to give me a private message, but give it a go. Do your best to focus and bring your mind back to those good feelings while you are doing it. Much love and enjoy.